Okay, I'd like to talk for a moment about the Jones Act. The Jones Act is a special law enacted roughly in around 1920 under the Merchant Marine Act to protect injured seamen. It is one of the few areas of the law left in these United States that is actually favorable to the hurt person. As you know, there's been much tort reform by insurance companies and legislatures to try and say, oh, the lawsuit crisis and blah, blah, blah. And so, but Congress passed the Merchant Marine Act, and no state legislature can take those rights away from you. And Congress has failed, or not failed, but they have left alone the Jones Act. But I'd like to talk about it for a moment. Let's just use, people confuse the Jones Act with workers' comp. It's really quite different. Let's just use somebody working at Kroger. If somebody was working at Kroger, let's say mopping the floor, and they slipped and fell on the soap water that they put down, they would still receive medical benefits. They would still receive 2/3 of their average weekly wage in payments. Now, if you get hurt, let's say slip and fall as a seaman, you don't automatically have a claim. You're supposed to receive maintenance and cure, that is, a daily wage and medical benefits, but that doesn't mean you get money because the Jones Act is a fault-based system. So if you, for instance, were mopping the deck or swabbing the deck and you slipped on your own soap water, you may be 100% negligent, and so therefore you may not be successful in your Jones Act claim. However, if somebody tracked grease up from the engine room on the bottom of their shoes, and then you slipped on that, then that's a fault of a crew member, but it is necessary in a Jones Act claim, and this is very important that you understand this. This is why a lawyer is essential. It's necessary for you to prove fault on the part of a co-employee or some piece of equipment, and we call that, I'll talk about that later, it's called unseaworthiness, when a piece of equipment actually causes your injury. But so it's very important you understand that the Jones Act is a fault-based system as opposed to a workers' comp system. Thanks.